A new shelter could be on the way for one local community. This after complaints about the conditions at the shelter and after 2 News began investigating the city's current facility. This metal shed with no windows houses Okemah's current animal shelter. Some are disturbed about what's happening inside.
The new pound would take care of my concerns, I think.
Cindy Rocha is with HART, the Henrietta Animal Aid and Rescue Team. The group shared concerns on social media about what it believes are poor conditions at the Okemah facility. HART claims until this week, when they provided blankets, dogs kept there had no bedding, no way to get off wet floors when pens were cleaned. Okemah city manager says the shelter is adequate.
The dogs are being fed twice daily. The pens are being cleaned 4 times a day. There is heat inside the facility.
The animal rights group disagrees, saying it's too cold in the building. There is a heater, but when we visited, the thermometer hovered at about 50 degrees.
My house isn't 50 degrees. I keep my dogs in, and I have heat for the outside dogs. I think they ought to have heat.
Because animals actually function different than humans. They put on this coat of hair during the winter to help keep them warm, so we don't want it to get too hot in there for the animals.
The Association of Shelter Veterinarians recommends that dogs and cats be housed at between 60 and 80 degrees. When 2 News passed that along to the city manager, he told us he'd ordered a new heater that could be installed as early as Monday. The city also put in mats and barrels for dog beds. Moving forward, Turner asked the group to complain about problems at the shelter to him directly.
From now on, if he wants to do something about it, I sure will.
Now, Oklahoma's Alliance for Animals tells us that it's offering the city of Okemah free use of its plans for a 10-pen municipal animal shelter, plus $500 seed money to start the fundraising for that building. The plans were recently used to build Collinsville's new animal shelter.